AITA for being annoyed that my husband let someone in our house unannounced to use the restroom and waking up our sick baby. My 3-month-old son is sick for the first time. It's 9 p.m. and suddenly my husband gets up and opens the front door and his friend walks in. I asked why there was a person in the house, and he said his friend had to pee. This wouldn't be an issue if it weren't for the fact that my boob was out from nursing our sick son to sleep, and we have 4 dogs. They, of course, bark and wake the baby up. I gave my husband a look that would have knocked him dead if looks could kill, and when his friend left I said, I think it goes without saying, never do that again, as I'm rocking our, now awake, baby. My husband goes, if someone needs to use the restroom I'm going to let them, I responded, he literally had to drive farther to get here than he would have to stop at a gas station. Based on where we live, no matter where his friend is coming from, this is true, he said. It's not my fault that the dogs barked, I said, but it is your fault there was someone in the house to bark at or at a minimum, that they weren't outside when that person got here. He just responded with sounds like a personal problem and went back to his game. I was annoyed about my sick baby being woken up, but now I'm sitting here fuming that I couldn't get even in. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a bad idea, but maybe I'm the a-hole for being annoyed it happened in the first place. What do y'all think? Updated, this got more attention than I expected. A few things. I spoke to my husband again, who clarified the friend was already coming over to pick something up. He asked to use the restroom once here and it put my husband on the spot. Due to this I did apologize for the misunderstanding on my part, thinking my husband gave him permission to come inside in advance without giving me a heads up. I told him I still wish he would have put the dogs outside, but I can see how the question took him off guard and he just did the nice thing and said yes, without thinking what would happen next all the way through. I also told him that all would have been only slightly annoying, had it not been for his remark afterwards. He has sort of apologized for that, but I think at this moment I think he still feels wrong by my reaction overall and just isn't quite there yet. He did acknowledge it was disrespectful and that he would be mad if roles were reversed. And finally, he is not dealing drugs or doing any, good grief, I'm not divorcing him over this and I sure as I am not getting rid of my dogs. They don't bark at any little thing, just people coming inside, and do generally stop on command.